Hello everyone, and this is Professor Chisholm, and I wanted to show you this scope of the project from beginning to end. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and show you the site. I think, and I used it already, I said that I wanted to redo this site because it desperately needs to be redone. Alright, so this is Spiral Circle. It's a local bookstore here in Orlando, and there's so much wrong with this site I can't even begin to tell you. Okay, first off, the biggest complaint that I have is that when you go from page to page, you sort of lose track of the fact that it just so see how the background is no longer there and it's wide, there's no columns. People don't like to read things that go from edge to edge like this. Yeah, so not enough images, nothing to really break it up. And I mean, it looks like they're trying to fix it, but I don't know. There's just so much wrong with it. And there's too many colors. There's no sense of a color scheme. I don't know. There's so much wrong with this, okay? So this is what I'm going to use as for my project, all right? So that, with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and go into Balsamic and quickly draw up a wireframe for this project. And I'm going to pick this one only because there's not a lot in here. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do a new mock-up. And now for this, we just want, I just said for this final project, we just want to do a single page, all right? So let me look at all for a second. So there's my browser. I want to drag the browser down and name it Spiral Circle. Alright, so this is spiralcircle.com. Alright, so Spiral Circle. I'm going to drag this out. Now, 1024 by, yeah. So that's our browser. And now what I want to do is, so we're going to have, I'm going to have just a standard, all right, so there's the browser image. I don't want an image. I want containers. That's fine. Want to use a rectangle tool. So my site's going to be, come on, that's that. Forgot that you have to click and drag it in. So it's going to be contained in the center. So there's the site, all right? So there's the site. Now, inside this site, I'm going to have a header area. And the header area is where we're going to contain, so this is going to be the header area. Okay? So this is going to say Spiral Circle. This is going to have the name of the bookstore. So it'll say Spiral Circle Bookstore. And then I'm going to have the navigation, and I'm just going to demarcate where the navigation is going to go. The navigation is going to go horizontal. It's going to go right up underneath the header. And maybe I'll contain it. I could contain it inside the header, but that's okay for the sake of, we're going to put it right there. So there's the navigation. And I'm going to, so that's the header, that's the navigation, and I'm going to have content, here. Okay, I didn't want that to go that far. So there's going to be content here, and I'm probably going to have a little bit of a side content here. We'll see how we get this together. So there's the other one, and then down here will be the footer. So the footer is going to be down here, and so this is going to be the footer area. Now these are all common areas on a website. All right, so it's just going to be a basic layout, and in here we're going to have probably an image. Let's see, that's an image. So I'm going to put an image right inside here. So this is going to be an image, probably of the owner who founded it, and then this is all going to be copy text in here. So line of text, and actually that'll come down here. So that'll be text, and this will be text up here, and there'll be text in here. Okay, so this will be the text. Okay, so there'll be text in through here, and then we'll have the copyright information here. So this will be the basic layout right now. Now I'm going to also look at, because I've got some images. Now the one thing I've been doing, so there's a rough idea. So let me go ahead and save this. File, save. Why did that go to Ted? Come on. All right, file, save. Thank you. And this is spiral circle. And we're going to say save. All right. Now, the other thing I want to do is, so I've already created a root folder. You have to have a root folder. It doesn't really matter. Any website that you're going to do, you have to have a root folder. So there's my root folder. Inside of my folder, I have a CSS folder. I have an images folder where I threw a couple of images in. And I put a JavaScript in there right now, but I'm not going to use it for this project, but for future projects I could. But so there's a CSS folder, images. So my root folder is ready to go. And what I want to do is now, the other part of the midterm was going to, so that's this. And then I want to go to Adobe, Color. All right, so let's go to Adobe Color. And all right, let me see. All right, so mine are in here. So I want to create, I want to do it from an image because I pulled some images. I'm going to select a file, and I'm going to use, I want to find a color scheme that I like. Yeah, we'll see. Where's that folder? Spiral circle folder and images. And I'm very partial to oranges. Can't help it. So actually, that's not bad as a color scheme. I like that. So let's save that. I'm definitely colorful and bright. That's definitely, oh no. Colorful is much better than bright. Bright, just, no, too bright. Colorful, muted. No, I don't want muted. Colorful. We're going to go with colorful. So hopefully in my themes, that's been saved. So there it is. Yeah, I'm okay with that. And it gives me the hexadecimal colors, which is fabulous. So what I'm going to do is take a screenshot of this because I need to use this as a reference for later on, and I'm going to save that temporarily into that spiral circle I'm going to save it in there just so that I have reference to it. So it's in my spiral circle root folder. Okay, so there we go. All right, excellent. Now I've got color, I've got some images together. Now what we need to do is launch Dreamweaver. All right, so I was already playing around with this, but let me show you how I got to this already. All right, so let me go ahead and save changes. No. All right, so what we're going to do is I'm going to open up a new, well, I want to go ahead and manage sites first, okay? Because I've already got a root folder established. It's the first thing that you do with Dreamweaver is you manage your site. So I'm going to go Site, manage sites, and I need to go find that. It's going to be a new site, and I need to go find it. So let me go browse my computer for Spiral Circle folder. And essentially what we're doing is we're linking it to there. So there it is, select folder. And I'm going to call the site exactly what my root folder is called, Spiral Circle. And then I'm going to say save. So now there's that one. When it's, make sure it's on the one that we're working with, we say done. Now everything that I have in that folder now shows up for me to use. Excellent. So now what I need to do is, well, I don't want to go any further than this because I need to make sure that the videos stay a certain length. Okay, so what did I do? I showed you, I quickly drew a wireframe up. I quickly got my color scheme together. And I've managed my site, and I have my root folder. Okay, so that's what we've done so far. So the next one, I'm going to show you how to block out the content. Okay? All right, so be right back.